were chased by shackles of cloud. Oh, up and down the big staircase, a secret panel to another place. I saw a guy wearing a hockey mask, and he's carrying a bloody ass. He chases me on down the hall, and blood was dripping from the wall. Haunted house, all the things I see. Haunted house, being chased by a fiend. Haunted house, I wanted to scream. Haunted house, hope it's all a dream. Downstairs and they're following me into a room that's full of zombies. They're tearing into all my friends with a stepping in. Comes on my head by chuckles a clown. My knees buckle fall to the ground. And just when things couldn't get any worse, and now they're loading me into the hearse. Haunted house, all the things I see. Haunted house, being chased by a fiend. Haunted.
Welcome back to the Chuckle Laugh Show, and we had to go to a short commercial break, and we'll come back to interview Miss Rebecca Nurse, who has been unwittingly accused of being a witch, which I'm definitely confused about this. And she's here, she's dead, she's not a witch. What is it?
Abigail Williams? Reverend Paris, not again!
Look, Uncle, it's the witch! Very good, Abigail.
No,
Executioner,
wrong.
get her!
Again?
Alright, get anyone else to see what happened here?
Oh yeah, that's good television, real good television.
Come with me, lady.
Not anymore. I am leaving. I need not be seeing him anymore.
Come with me, lady. Come on, this way. Let's go. Hey, slow down.
While you are gracing my stage with your presence, your putrid presence, why don't you come over here and we'll get you a seat, my friend.
Oh, does he have to? I don't really do well sitting next to holy men.
We're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to interview the famous, infamous Reverend Samuel Paris.
Prepare the gallows and torches, Executioner.
Yes, sir.
The young troublesome sprite. Oh no, not the devil!
I told you I would be back to cash in on your soul, but to make sure this is legally binding, I brought the devil himself to reassure it. It's not oh dear. Let me help you with that, Lucy. Oh, look at that contract.
Just sign it, and you will be greatly, happily, misery, forever after.
Right there. And right there.
I'll be married? To you?
Kinda married to me on a sort of sense. But more or less, living my life. my immortal ever alive. You will be part of this. Just as long as I'm alive, you stay alive.
Living as long as you, what's the big deal about that?
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I am immortal, my dear. You
Immortal?
signed this.
Yes.
There's, sure enough, there's a couple downsides to this, like my life is a never-ending joke. But nevertheless, you are immortal.
Oh.
Sign right here, and your life of misery begins with me, as we conscious every one of these countries and show them what it's like to be miserable.
A life of humor versus a life of pain and judgment by people like them? Of course.
Pleasure
Yeah.
doing business with you.
So long, suckers!
Alright. I guess I gotta go hit the ref and kill these witches.
You kind of look familiar.
You kinda smell familiar.
Aha, funny clown, ain't you?
Clown!
Psycho Eddie, I knew it. It's
Psycho
you.
Eddie! Psycho Eddie, please help us! Help us now!
Who is this Psycho Eddie? Executioner. The smelly one. Her next.
Please no!
Oh.
Please no!
Please, for the love of God,
Please no!
do her first.
Stupid clown.
Executioner, stop this devil spawn.
You! Well, you're the witch. Conjure up something so we can get out of here.
Oh, how could I have forgotten?
Yeah. You still make it back in time for trick-or-treating.
Aren't you a little old for that?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You see,
Get
no.
up in this, quick, before he comes to.
Stop that devil spawn now.
Bring us back to times of old, where the deadly smell matches the mold.
Where'd they go?
I don't know. I need to get out of here before they come and get us.
Well, I found this wand earlier, and it does some pretty weird things. Maybe it could get us out of here.
You mean get me and my niece out of here? Abigail Williams! Come now, we are leaving!
Okay, Uncle. What about my sister?
No time. We have to leave before the locals come and get us. This damn thing doesn't work. That clown tricked me.
Clown! Because you were waving it wrong. It's like this. Take me home where the widows roam, and I get free meds at the ring of a phone.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and ghouls, welcome back to the Chuckles and Laughs show, and here we are. The gentleman himself is going to be coming into the one and only hot seat. He is the guest himself, one of Rhode Island's, dare I say, Rhode Island's best ghost story writer. Let's hear it for Tom D'Agostino!
I like this early Aussie thing you got going on. That was a
You know, there was once an interview with Paul McCartney and Ozzy on the Howard Stern show, and Ozzy began to talk. And Howard Stern looked to Paul McCartney and said, "Do you know what he just said?" "Hell if I know, I'm from England and I don't recognize that language." True story.
After a few drinks, I get like that.
Oh, really?
It's great at a Halloween party.
Tom D'Agostino, welcome to the Chuckles and Laughs show, and it is stories like yours that have inspired people like me.
Sorry?
Have you been let down?
Can we shut that up, please? That have inspired people like me
Open.
to be ghost hunters and be enthused into this stuff, especially enthused in local New England, where a lot of your stories take place.
Excellent, thanks. I'm glad to know that I made such an impression here.
Yes, and look who you
gotta be
impressed.
proud, eh? This is your fault. Look what
Yeah, I
you did.
know, huh?
It's not all his fault, but it's partially his fault. There are a lot of folks out here, like myself and the evil clown mother and the Puritan over there that do acquire your books and enjoy them very well. They're not dry, and that's a problem with a lot of ghost stories when people get into it. They either get too much unbelievable stories into it, or they get to the point where they're too dry and it's like 5 minutes into it, the book has now become a coffee cup holder. Yours are not like that.
No, I was hold up tables.
Yeah. Well, that's only because you have so many of them. What is one of your favorite books that you took the time to write? What is one of the famous books that you have published that you enjoy the most that you can promote to the folks out here?
Actually, the Haunted Rhode Island is really one of my favorites. It was our first book, Arlene and I worked on, and it has, I mean, all the places are really cool. Rhode Island is like the best place for haunts and ghosts.
Yeah.
Absolutely- Yeah, we had the coolest and strangest people, dead and alive. Well, dead.
I take credit for that
Oh yeah.
one. Now, it's true. Rhode Island is chock full of history. And it's one of those things, it is one of the, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, it's one of the original 13 colonies history lesson. We have been here since the start of Mr. Roger Williams did his freedom of religion. Why wouldn't ghosts chill out here? There's more people that believe in them in this state than any state in the Union. It's incredible. We have characters like Mercy Brown in here, Nellie Vaughn, Vampires Highway, countless buildings inside of here that predate America's birth date, like the Payne House and all that are haunted, all HE double hockey stick without the 2.0 put in front of it.
There you go. Yeah, actually, we have more cemeteries in Rhode Island than anywhere else in the country.
Really?
Now,
Yeah,
I'm
over
assuming
3,000.
you've done your research on these things, right?
Yeah.
There's a cemetery just around the corner here. You seen that one?
No.
Biggest cemetery you've been to? Do you know?
The biggest cemetery I've been to? Well, it's Swan Point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How many
that's
people you think are dead in there?
None of them. Every time we go, they're all dancing.
Yeah! And then the security comes and throws us out.
Oh yeah, you gotta stay one step ahead of the security and the dogs.
That's true, isn't it? Yeah.
And we were only there for a couple minutes checking out Mr. H.P. Lovecraft's gravesite. By the way, H.P. Lovecraft, the father of modern sci-fi, yes, he is a Rhode Island native.
And he's buried here to prove.
Yes, in Providence, as his headstone says, he is Providence.
You gotta find it under the Phillips, though. You can't look for Lovecraft.
Yes.
Right.
And the gentleman is, you stayed there for about 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
And a security guard comes up. What are you doing over here?
It was Sylvester Stallone, by the way.
Which we don't have any, stuff on us that desecrated grave. What are you doing over there? What are you doing? I'm checking out Mr. Lovecraft's gravesite. Oh, how long are you gonna be? Oh, no, the guy ain't going anywhere. He's dead. I can take as long as I want. Just remember, you're gonna be out here by dusk, okay? You'll be out here by dusk, or I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna have to knock your heads around, alright?
He called us expendable.
Yes, he did.
So that's what Sylvester Stallone's doing these days, huh?
That's what he's doing. He is guarding Swan Point. Mr. Stallone, I am sorry, don't kick my butt. Rhode Island, the Haunted Rhode Island. What is one of your favorite stories inside this book? that you have written?
My absolute favorite is the Ramtail Factory.
I have heard of that up in Foster, right?
Yes, this actually is the official haunt of the state of Rhode Island. It's mentioned in the 1885 state census on page 36, labels Ramtail Factory haunted.
Wow.
Hey.
There you go.
Only Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Just like when you look up in the encyclopedia and you see crazy weirdos, you see us next to this. You see right here. We have replaced that. That is cool. Ramtail up in Foster, Rhode Island.
Woo, Foster, yeah,
I heard that
woo!
this is actually a very hard spot to trek to, and
Actually, not anymore.
nope.
No, in fact, it's part of the land trust now. If you go in, the actual factory itself, if you park on Ramtail Road, just past the cemetery, you'll see a metal gate. You follow through there. You can't drive through, but unless you take the gate down, I don't know what the front of your car will look like. And you walk down, not even a quarter of a mile, and you come right to the remains of the factory.
Excellent.
Lovely.
Have you yourself had any experience at Ramtail that maybe influenced you to write this?
Well, one of the first times we saw some spirits, and then, of course, when I guess somebody who was driving around the thing came, they made us leave and take the spirits with us so we could finish them somewhere else.
Yeah, those types of spirits.
Yeah, oh yeah, wow, what do you think? No,
I thought you meant like real spirits.
Yeah, we did.
The Irish.
No,
spirits.
they were real spirits.
I've actually encountered, I was with a friend once, and we were doing a vigil there, and about 45 minutes into this vigil, all of a sudden we saw this white light, kind of like glowing, and start moving around the trees between the buildings. And I go to my friend, I go, do you see that? Do you see that? And all I saw was a flash of going up the path about 1,000 miles an hour.
Oh, he saw it.
Yeah, he saw it all right.
And he left you behind, did he not?
Without light, right.
It's Scooby-Doo up the trail. Spinning wheels.
And another time we heard what sounded like a lantern swaying in the wind. It came close to us, moved past us, and then came back again about 2 or 3 times. I was with another couple of friends, and they never came with me again on any other investigation.
What weenies.
They were, yeah, I know, huh?
I love it. I've seen these shows, these ghost hunter shows, where people go into the room and they're calling, "Is anyone here? Make a noise. I want to hear you. Show me you're here." And then something happens and they freak out. And I'm like, "You asked for it. What are you running for?"
Or when they're in there and they're going, "I'm all alone in this room." Well, who's holding the cue cards, the camera, and the light?
That is true. We've locked this building. It's only us inside of here.
And
But you said the place was haunted. So if it's only you, what's the point of being there?
Yeah.
Leave. We hope there's only you and a couple ghosts. That's a good night.
Yeah.
If you weren't writing scary stuff, what would you write?
Wow, nothing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even learn how to read.
If I wasn't a scary clown, I would be working at Ronald McDonald's.
He's a pedophile.
Or guarding Swan Point Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, guarding the cemetery of Sylvester Stallone.
Hey,
Hey, clown, I think someone over there that's texting will take care of him. They don't take me seriously, man. They really don't. I'm in clown gear. I go up, get out of the cemetery. I get, "Hey, did you escape from Butler?" "Yes, but that was last week. I'm here to tell you need to get out of the cemetery." "Sylvester, please take care of him." He's not. He doesn't help me out. Really doesn't. You know, you have another book that we enjoy, The Wife and Myself, and it's about vampires. Yeah! Rhode Island is vampire capital of the United States.
And they're sparkly.
Yeah, no, they don't sparkle.
Kick him out.
Please remove him from the building. However, I'm not a necrophiliac, but when I did see the picture of Mercy Brown taken out, she was still pretty attractive for a dead girl, so to speak. Not that I haven't asked her out before, or
You're
wouldn't
being
do
so
it.
gentle about this.
Yeah. So I asked her out and she rejected me. Is that so hard? Hey,
That sucked.
it did. It did. Only she did no sucking, and I did not become a vampire. Maybe it's because I didn't twinkle in the night. She wanted
You
to know.
start twinkling in the night, I'm gonna kill you again.
Excellent. That's a good time.
Maybe he was twinkling.
So, explain to us about this vampire book. some good stuff inside of that.
Yeah, it's actually all true accounts that were written in newspapers and in other different periodicals of how New Englanders actually dug up their loved ones, sometimes numbers of them, 6, 7 at a time, looking for a vampire among them. And they exorcised them as vampires. They actually cut out the innards and they burned them and they fed the ashes to the sick.
Excellent. So
Proper.
next time I'm in the cemetery digging something up, I just need to tell the cops I'm taking care of my local family. Might be a vampire on your side here. But your name isn't Joseph. How do you know that?
I've got 20 fake IDs. I can get anyone you want.
It worked up to 1892. What the heck? Let's bring it back.
Yeah, let's bring it back.
Retro's big now, right? We can totally do this.
I am getting in trouble totally for telling people it's okay to go dig up graveyards. It is not.
No, it's not okay.
You will end up in jail. Trust
And
me.
it'll smell.
Yes, and
And
you
by
will
the way,
smell.
if you don't heed that warning and still go out and do it, then you deserve to be in jail. And thank you for taking yourself from the team pool.
Besides, it's an awful lot to dig. Who wants to work that hard anyway?
Yeah, and nowadays they actually surround the coffins with cement, so
Yeah.
it's impossible to get into those things. Welcome back to the Chuckles and Laughs show, and we have the infamous Reverend Samuel Paris gracing us with his presence. Now, I thought I was evil, but this man takes the cake. You say you're a man of God, but yet you're a man that more or less sends people to their doom, which is more or less a man of the devil.
Watch your tone, you vile, devilish clown.
Did he just say that? Did he really just say that?
He did.
He said that. You know what? I hate holy men. I hate them. Every time I sit next to somebody like this, I get riled. You know I do. What is your problem? Why do you hate witches? What is up with you?
They're messengers of the devil, and their followers. Putrid, disgusting, pathetic worms.
He's calling us disgusting, pathetic worms. You see it? I'm gonna hit him.
I was okay with word, but he called me pathetic. I was alright with that. But you gotta keep it down though. You gotta really rile it down because I don't want to get security out here.
Yeah, well.
We don't want the werewolf here. We've had problems potty training him recently and he's been leaving a mess. We don't want him here. We really don't.
Fine, green. Everything's green.
It's green, yeah, it's green. Samuel Paris, and what he said, what right do you have to be taking these people's lives and accusing them of being witchcraft when in fact these folks that were witches helped you out of a horrible disease and brought you back to the land of the living, so you were not a man of the dead.
Yeah.
They did do so, but they also sold their soul to the devil, which I did not.
Talking about the devil, so speaks. Lewis, I have your man. You ask, I deliver. Here he is, Lewis.
Look at
Executioner, get him!
Yes, executioner.
Yes.
Get the devil.
Someone slay the devil.
Satan himself!
Yes, and you are.
Quite handsome
This
devil.
one right here. He's a handsome devil. isn't he?
Yes.
Yes, this is your boy.
Executioner.
This is your boy right here.
Executioner, get these devilish
devil.
clowns as well.
Clowns!
No.
That's one. Let's get him ready, boys. Oh, it's just a flesh wound, Chuck. Stand up. Psycho Eddie, we're gonna go to a commercial break, and when we get back, that device that you asked me to be ready will be ready to execute Reverend Samuel Paris.
This device is the measure, the weight of your hatred, which your hatred weighs deep. And the only way we can get that hatred out is to separate it from your body.
Or to be more precise, we need to cut it out.
Please, have mercy on my soul.
Oh, is that what he wants now? Mercy on your soul.
Mercy.
Mercy.
But Mercy, what do you think about that, devil boy?
Enough of this foolishness. Let's get this underway.
Mercy is for the weak. The weak did not give it.
And thank you, Mr. Eddie, for helping us out with this.
I have no need for bigots. When I knew we were taking out the biggest one of all, I hopped on right away.
Oh,
Guys, let's get these folks to count down. Now, I know there's a couple Coventry rejects inside of here, but you can count.
Grow, count down this man's hateful death.
Let's get it ready. We're gonna count from 10 on the one. This is gonna go down and separate your hate from your body forever. Let's do this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll see you very shortly.
Welcome to the world of which you have created.
Oh, jeez.
Mike, my friend.
And may my family's dark history rest in the bowels of hell forever.